Hey Lisa,
Hi.
we've got some questions from our alumni.
Cool.
Where did the idea for Eat My Lunch come from?
So it was Labour weekend 2014, and I was having a couple of glasses of wine with a friend, and I had seen the news article comparing kids' lunchboxes at a Decile 10 to Decile 1 school. Talking about that, and I looked down at my shoes, and I happened to be wearing a pair of Tom's shoes that pioneered the 1-for-1 model, and I just thought, well, that seemed like a really simple solution, and why don't we do it for lunches? And that's kind of how it all came about.
Perfect. And Eat My Lunch launched with such a bang quickly and became a solid brand. How did you achieve this?
Well, we had no marketing budget when we started. This is a business that started out of my home kitchen. So, but I think several factors that, first of all, it was a really innovative and differentiated kind of proposition for people. So, not only did we solve the issue of not having time to go and get your lunch by delivering fresh, healthy lunches to people's work, but then we also enable them to give a lunch to someone or a child who doesn't have lunch. So I think that it was so simple and easy for people to get, and it also met their functional and emotional needs.
Perfect. And how can you have a viable business that's still charitable?
Well, for me, I think given my corporate background, it just made absolute sense to me that to be scalable and sustainable, you have to have a commercially viable business. And as someone once said to me, to be a socialist, you have to be a capitalist. And that just makes sense, so much sense. And the bigger we become as a business, that means the more good that we can do.
And how did you maintain providing lunches to schools when buying a lunch can be so variable and so seasonal?
Yeah, so when we bring on a school, they tell us how many lunches they need and we stick to that number every day, and we provide it to a school every day for as long as it's needed. So we know at the moment, for example, we give 2,500 lunches a day. So that number's really steady, but what people buy kind of tend to go up and down. And more often than not, we give more than what people buy, but we use things like school holidays to kind of even that out.
And how has social media and other technologies helped you grow?
Well, our whole business launched off social media. Like I said, we had no money, and it was really through social media and word of mouth, and that's how the brand grew and how the business grew. And I think in this day and age, everyone, that's the platform to tell stories and to really engage people. And we're an online business, essentially, so our website's like our shop. So we've invested a lot in technology.
Perfect. And should there be a need for businesses like this? Isn't this a government issue?
Oh look, I think it's sad that we need something like Eat My Lunch in New Zealand, and that's probably not going to change. But it's not just up to the government to solve it, and I think if anything, businesses have a real responsibility and a really big role to play. And as businesses, we have more resources and can probably do things a lot quicker and more innovatively than other organisations can.
And what's been the most exciting moment at Eat My Lunch to date?
I think for me, nothing beats the first time that Michael and I took the lunches out to the kids at our very first school, and just meeting and seeing these 50 kids eat, these lunches that we had made, and getting to talk to them, and watching them try things for the very first time, like vegetables. But we're about to hit our 1 million give lunches, so that part of the business is always the best part of it.
Fantastic. And you have hundreds, if not thousands, of volunteers. How do you keep them engaged?
So we employ 40 guys who make the lunches for our customers, and then every morning we have 30 to 35 volunteers come in and they make the lunches for the kids. And I think just them being in here, seeing the whole process, making the lunches, and in a few hours knowing that what they've done that morning is going to really make an impact, creates a really great sense of engagement and advocacy for the brand.
Amazing. And we're looking forward to having you at Nurture Change this year. What are you excited about?
I'm just really excited to listen to all the other amazing speakers, and to meet all the people. And for me, it's all about always learning and improving and doing things better. And so it's more of a learning opportunity for me.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. We'll let you get back to it.
Thanks.